And we're going to switch commentary. I'd like to invite Andrew Fischel into the commentary box. And thank you very much, Karen. You're going to be back for the foil. And you can go and grab yourself a sandwich. You don't need a sandwich. Andrew, great to see you here. You've been watching both the women's sabre competition and the men's foil today. How have you seen this women's sabre? What have been your thoughts so far?
Yeah, I've been watching both of them today. Karlan looks incredibly strong. Komachuk is fencing really well. She beat Kim Jian in the last round. This tournament puts so much pressure on people that you see a lot more upsets at Worlds than you do during a normal tournament.
So we just introduced the athletes. On the blue piece, it's Sofia Malakaya against Acheli Navarro, Cecilia Berda against Anna Bashta on the yellow piece. On the green piece, it's Bhavani Devi of India against Bianca Pascu, and that's the match that we are going to focus on. On the red piece, it is Alina Komachuk against Xiao Yaki of China. So we're going to move to green because this is quite an incredible story happening. So Bhavani Devi, 25 years old, world ranked number 67 in the world. She's the first Indian fencer to win a satellite event. She did that in Reykjavik in 2017. She's the first Indian fencer to win Commonwealth Gold in Glasgow 2018. First Indian fencer to make a senior worlds. This is her personal best, making it a T16. And her coach, Nicola Zanotti of Italy, was in absolutely floods of tears after the fight against Page of Canada, which she won 15-14. A stunning comeback to win that. She moved to the USA in 2014, and she was working with Ed Cafani, Zagunis' coach, but now has moved to Italy and has been working with Zanetti. And Andrew, how do you see this one going?
Yeah, this is interesting because changing coaches so much, you never really know how that's going to affect the person. It could give them a quick boost. It could cause them to go down. She's obviously fencing very well, very confidently today.
Well, I think moving to Italy as well was a bit of a culture shock as well, because she didn't speak Italian. She does speak a lot of languages, and she's picking up Italian.
I know that Pozniakova was supposed to be in this bracket, but was taken out by Page in the 64. So it was probably a big relief to her to have to fence Page instead of seeing Pozniakova.
And now she's up against Bianca Pascu, who's done the job on a couple of Russians to make it to this point. Because Pascu beat the Olympic champion, Yana Igorian, 15-13. Then she beat Olga Nikitina comfortably in the end, 15-7 to reach it to this point.
So they've both taken out several Russians between them today.
Yeah, not a good day for Team Russia. So level pegging to start things off. How would you describe Bianca Pascu?
I've not seen her fence too much, but the Romanians try to control the box as much as possible. They have very, very tight footwork and are extremely technical. You can see Hansianu Kosmin coaching her, and a lot of them have very similar technique. So she actually I haven't seen her fence too much, but she looks very Romanian in her style. So I would imagine she wants to control the box with small movements and small steps, get prep when she can, push out when she can. And that plan seems to be working pretty well for her. As she seems to have pretty solid control of what's happening in the center.
Yeah, definitely bossing this so far. Goes to the break at 8-4. Just having a quick look around the room. Bashta and Berda, 5 apiece. Komashuk is 8-6 up over Shao of China. And on the blue piece, it is Velikaya that is 8-5 up. Yeah, 8-5 up over Navarro of Spain.
If I was coaching the Indian fencer, I would tell her she needs to change her preparation a little bit more. Right now, she seems to be very stuck in what the preparation and timing of the Romanian is. And a lot of the time, when you kind of get in that situation, it feels like you can't make a right decision because they're at a distance and space that's affecting you well. So usually, changing your timing is a good way to get out of that.
So you're not going to have a crack at her full name, Andrew?
I am not.
Bhavani Devi, Chadalavada, and Sundhararaman.
I'm sure you can understand why we're calling her the Indian fencer.
Bhavani Devi. And we spoke to her and she just said, just call me Bhavani Devi.
Good to know. I think Bhavani Devi is still going a little bit too fast in the middle. She's reacting more than she is controlling the distance, and Bianca Pascu is really taking advantage of that.
Yeah, has bossed this, really, Bianca Pascu. And Pascu, could she go all the way? Could she get onto the podium tonight?
Well, if she's beaten Igorian already, she could definitely make it all the way. She's looking really strong right now, so...
She had a terrible pool, though, so came in with a low seed into the competition. She's dropped out of the top 16, so she wasn't automatically selected through. And she's become a bit of a banana skin in the draw.
Wow, great counterattack.
Yeah, Pascu, if she wins this, which she looks like she's going to at 13-5 up, she's going to be up against either Zagunis or Stone. I fear for the Americans with the way that Bianca Pascu is fencing right now. Will they have someone watching her?
I'm sure at this point. I see a few Americans in the stands probably watching as much as waiting for the next match to start on that strip. That seemed a little bit lazy to me. A lot of the time when you're up this much, it's hard to stay mentally focused, but you have to keep working and doing the things that were getting you these touches.
Yeah, just 1 point away now, Bianca Pascu.
They're being really aggressive with the carding on the false start. I've seen most people give the card as soon as someone does it the first time.
Well, as Bianca Pascu edges towards the line, Bianca Devi, well, come back, got into double figures. I can tell you that it's over on the blue piece. Sofia Velikaya is through 15-9 against Navarro of Spain. And Komashuk is at 14-9, although it looks like Shao is down with a twisted ankle on the red piste.
And the trainers are bringing out the magic spray.
Yeah, and we've got magic spray going on. We can't see it on the green piste, but Pascu's just getting a little bit of treatment as well.
Yeah, I think she jammed her hand or something on that last simultaneous action.
Yeah, just a jarring blow.
And she's lost the last couple touches in a row, so this is a good chance to just breathe, focus on the next action, catch your breath a little bit, and kind of ice out your opponent. Oh, wow.
Lucky or skillful? Or?
It's hard to tell. Those are very low percentage actions. To the attacker, sometimes it feels like an accident, but... Wow. Is that 4 in a row now? 5,
yeah,
maybe?
Yeah. Now Bianca Pascu needs to settle her nerves and see this one through.
It seems like the control of the bout has totally flipped. Now it looks like the Indian fencer is dictating a lot of the actions, and Pascu is reacting to them.
Is it because Pascu has taken her foot off the gas and she lost concentration? It's gone to India.
Wow.
They're level pegging.
This was 14-8 or 9 a second ago.
This could be absolutely huge.
At this point, it's important to step onto the on-guard line knowing exactly what you want to do and make sure you don't react to the other person. Wow, great action.
Pascu.
The referee has to look at this at 14-14 because it's replay automatic, but that looked like parry repost for Pascu to me as well.
And that is that. Well, Bhavani Devi did great to come back to make it 14-all. Brilliant comeback at the end. But
And amazing,
sneaks through, yeah.
Amazing composure from Pascu. When you've gotten 5 touches against you like that, when you're about to win the match, it can be really hard to do an action, but she stepped in, did a strong action, and won the bout.
Well, it's over on the yellow piste. Cecilia Berda is through 15-11. There's only one match that's going on, and that's on red. So I'm going to flick over to that now.
A little bit of a comeback happening here, too.
Yeah, Komashuk had this one. She seems like she's been on 14 for ages.
Yeah.
And now it's 14 apiece.
With the injury time match, she has been on 14 for ages. Was it 14-9 when the injury timeout happened?
It was about that, yeah.
So this is the second 14-9 to 14-14 bout we've seen?
Well. So here we go.
That might be a little bit more from the right.
So you're thinking Komashuk will get this?
Possibly.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Is that Luigi Margelotti down there?
Yep, Martellotti's the primary.
Yeah, we are looking down from a great height in this Bock arena. Discussions, and the decision goes to
Komashuk.
Komashuk. 15-14.
And that's exactly what we saw in the last bout.
Yeah.
Up 14-9, bring it to 14-14, and then the person who was up originally won the bout.
So we could potentially have an all-Ukrainian matchup in the next round. Olga Karlan is coming out next against Choi Soo-yeon